They call me Squirrel.
What's going on, Squirrel Squad? It is Micky Flanagan Monday, and hopefully you're watching this on Monday. If it's Tuesday, just remember yesterday was Micky Flanagan Monday. Anyways, here we are. We're back. If you're new here, this is going to be a little weird. It's a crazy ride. Just hit the button and enjoy. Micky Flanagan at the Comedy Store Part 2. Squirrel Squad, welcome back. Long weekend. I traveled all weekend. It's great to be back with you folks. New folks, it's good to see you. It's good to have you. I know there's a lot of you. A good chunk of my people that watch my videos are the new people. Hit the button, guys. Don't forget. Here we go. It's Micky Flanagan Monday. We're going to watch some Micky Flanagan. I don't know if you knew how that works, but that's what we do on Mondays. And on Tuesdays, we watch Tommy Cooper. And on Fridays, we watch a bunch of two Ronnies.
The 80s was the decade when I was an international lover, major international player, renowned for my love-making. Because it wasn't easy to get love back then. There was still the old overhang. Women had to worry about sleeping with you too quickly. They didn't want to get known as the local spunk dustbin. And,
Spunk dustbin.
So consequently, you had to sort of win them over. You had to woo a woman, you had to treat her right. So, traditionally, men went out on the Friday night on the pool. That's what we used to do. We'd go out, you put on a nice splash of Paco Rabanne.
Cologne, right?
Iron your shirt, polish your shoes. You went out on the pool. You go, right, let's sort this out. And you'd walk up to women, all right, babe, do you want a Tia Maria? No, here I know.
Wow, Tia Maria. I haven't heard of that liquor in a long time. I think they still make it, but you don't see it. Wow.
Go back to you, mate. The place is full of lesbians, we know. You generally got the brush off most of the evening. Occasionally one would be drunk enough to say, oh, take me number. Then you phoned up on the Wednesday night. Not the Tuesday, too keen. This was before the mobile phone. People stayed in on the Wednesday. Got a phone call. Not Thursday. Who do you think you are? Wednesday. Phone her up, make arrangements for the next Saturday. Now, this is where the work starts. OK, right. Meet her up, a few drinks, then it's time to take her for a steak Diane. A few Cinzanos. If she wants a prawn cocktail, she fucking gets a prawn cocktail. Every time. We were still at the early stages of continental cuisine taking over, so, if you could get to a woman to the point where you were actually buying for her prawns, lettuce, in a wine glass,
With cocktail sauce.
drizzled with the dressing from 1,000 Islands. You gotta blow her mind, don't you, really? It's all over, party's over.
I never had a prawn cocktail with Thousand Island dressing. We always do it with the cocktail sauce, which is basically ketchup and horseradish. But Thousand Island dressing on shrimp or prawns? Interesting.
So, during the meal, you'd start to tell us the various lies that men like to tell back then. Tell you you're going to get a motor and stuff like that. Say you're going to join the fire service. It's all to get the vagina. This is what you'd like to see. That was different as well back then. Big hairy beast back in the 80s.
The untamed
again,
animal.
The young fellas don't realise what we put up with back then. This big angry, hairy, Marxist, feminist vagina. Bad attitude, to be honest with you, back then, yeah, vagina. If you were lucky enough to get to look at it, you pulled the jeans down. These great big knickers were there, and it was still busting out the sides. This big hairy vagina coming over the top of the knickers.
Oh my
You'd start rolling it down, and it started coming out. Leave it out, like. It's like it was saying, who are you looking at? Who are you looking at? Don't stare at me. The vagina. So the meal's been had, the chatting's, it's time to close in now. Like I said, I was a proper international player back then. I had a bedsitter flat in the East End of London, private, Not council. No, privately rented bedsitter in the East End, kitted out for love with all the latest gear of the international player. Right. Take her back. It's time to do a bit of showing off. Here we go. Walk her in. Sit her down on the futon. She's half in bed already. She doesn't realise that in all 2 hours that could be a double bed. Some gaffer tape and some spanners, I'd sort of something out of it. Time to set the mood. Go over to my stereo stacker system. It's got a built-in graphic equaliser. Slip into the cassette deck. Now that's what I call music.
Volume 2.
Now, when Luther Vandross comes on, I'll be making me move. Now it's time to close the deal, right? So I'm going to show you something that normally closed the deal. It's time for the international player to start putting the uniform. I would slip off to the kitchenette area, which is curtained off. Like I said, it wasn't a shithole.
I just want to make a quick note. He mentions the futon and how close it is to being a double bed. When I was younger, and I was in my late teen years, early 20s, and started having friends that had, apartments and stuff. We'd all hang out and drink and all that and everything. And everyone referred to futons as flippin' fucks, because you could flip them. And that, well, you can fill in the fucking blanks. Right. Oh, what the fuck does he have? Is that a Hugh Hefner robe? Looks like it.
All right, careful, ladies, careful.
Silky robe, yeah.
I come back into the
Oh,
main area. I've changed in to my shiny black kimono.
Kimono.
It's a cotton mix. Silk ones were a bit exy. She's checking it out. I've kept my jeans on. I'm not a monster. I turn round at the optimum moment to reveal the dragon. As we know, women love a dragon. I come back with a nice chilled bottle of Blue Nun.
Blue Nun.
We're not drinking cheap shit.
Yeah, you are.
We're making love. What do you reckon, girls? Can you... See? Look and learn, lads. Look and learn. Now, listen, I'm not silly enough to know that these skills are no longer required. I've been back out on the dating scene. The rules have changed. Every time I come out of a relationship, they've changed. I go back out on the dating scene. Women are more aggressive. Ladettes, girls I speak to for a little while in a nightclub. Suddenly they look at me and they go, look, shut up. Because you're boring me now. However, a little while ago I decided I'm going to shag you. And as a man, you've got a bit of dignity. And you go, oh, you've decided, have you? You've decided.
All right, then.
Come on, then.
See? No shame.
So, it's all over for me now anyway, all that stuff. It's over. About 8 years ago, I met a very nice girl. Because I went and got an education. This is the little bit that's changed my life. I'll talk about this very quickly. Somewhere through in my late sort of 20s, I went back to evening classes and night school and went and got a degree. And so then suddenly I'd shifted classes, fundamentally middle class now. Tried the teaching thing. Good God. These kids are... The kids are... I call them the chicken children. They come at you from the side now. Come at you from the side with a cap on and the hood low. Coming at me in the school. What's happening? What's happening? The reason they're so obsessed with what's happening, they can't fucking see where they're going.
Oh, my God. That's
so I
funny.
met a very nice middle-class girl. She's properly middle-class. She's been skiing and everything, all right? And she's been skiing. Some people do all right. And We fell in love. We started making plans very quickly. Well, she did. I sort of got caught up in them. I just want to lay on the settee and get me tinky played with, but no future in that, apparently. We started making plans. Because you got to understand, we complemented each other brilliantly. She likes multitasking. I like doing fuck all.
Sounds like me and my wife.
I mean, proper fuck all.
Yeah, dude.
Not your teenage chilling when they say they're we're chilling. No, they're not. They're messing about with their phones. They're tapping on their computers. All that. I mean, proper fuck all. I mean, laying on the settee, legs up the wall, staring at the ceiling. Fuck all. I might even get bored. God forbid.
I love this guy.
My girlfriend's a tremendous multitasker. Sometimes I can see her in the kitchen. She's only doing 3 things. She's not happy. I shout down, you can make me a sandwich if you like. Just to cheer her up. Yeah, look. So, we've moved in. Life's very nice. Because... And so, about 3 years ago, so she looked up at me during lovemaking and she said, I wish you'd take that kimono off.
What a great callback joke. Oh my god. The kimono.
So sometimes I don't know why I bother, you know. She said, I want a baby. I said, well, if you come off the pill, I'll start leaving it in. Not the most romantic thing I could have said, but I know she was worrying about her fertility, and I know men don't leave it in anymore. I think it's a big part of the problem, I think, because you left it in the old times. Everyone had work in the morning. You didn't start pulling it out and spraying it all over the poor girl's head. We're all busy people. So anyway... started leaving it in, left it in, baby come.
Oh my god.
6 months into having the baby, she turned to me, she said, I'm losing my identity. I said, you finished your cleaning? I said, well, go back to work. I don't want you not having an identity. I'm not sure you are anyway. Went back to work, leaving me to bring up the child on my own for about 3 months. I used to push him down the street in his £500 pram. I resented the £500 initially. Then I got involved in a race in Summerfields. Some dickhead in a £200 buggy tried to cut me out. I said, fuck off, mate. There's a monkey's worth of pramette coming through here. Now, look. It's lovely having a baby, it's fantastic, but life gets a little bit sort of predictable, and because you can't go out very much. So, because me and my girlfriend bought this house in this lower middle class enclave called East Dulwich, we go out to the high street once a week to treat ourselves to a meal. We go to this little French restaurant. Always freaks me out a little bit going in there because there's no tomato sauce on the table. Now, this raises the situation where I've now got to ask for tomato sauce. My girlfriend's panicking. She's looking at me like, please don't ask for tomato sauce. And I'm like, babe, I've got to have some tomato sauce. I've ordered the risotto. I pluck up my... I said, excusez-moi. I'm making an effort. I said, excuse-moi. I said, do you happen to have any ketchup in the building?
I was wondering if he was talking about ketchup. I thought he was, but I was like, I'll wait.
The woman's giving me that look that I've become quite used to, like I'm some horrendous pleb. She went off to the kitchen. I saw her coming back across the kitchen. Little tiny china pot for me, about that big. I thought, oh, here we go. Look, I'm getting a chip for a tomato sauce. Here we go. She walked up to the table. She tried to put it down and run away. I stopped. I said, hold on, love, hold on. But I took a sip of it. And she looked at me. I said, yes, I'll take a bottle, please.
Oh, my God.
People, you have been absolutely lovely. Thank you very much. Good night. Thank you.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, Micky Flanagan. Oh, the Comedy Store Part 2. That was that was oh man, it was kind of all over the place and funny as hell. The kimono with the dragon on the back. Gosh, it's Micky Flanagan Monday. I hope y'all enjoyed this. I love this guy. He's a great comedian. He always gives me some really good deep belly laughs. So I hope you enjoyed some of those laughs yourself, and I hope you enjoyed this reaction. And until next time, scroll out.
Fuck yeah, F-C-K-Y-A. Fuck yeah, F-C-K-Y-A. I really hate your fucking guts, and I'd like to kick you in the nuts.